Hey guys, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of November. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Sagittarius out there, so please just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Also, stay tuned for your bonus info that's going to be coming up after this. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on for you this month. You know, your energy this month is coming off as like cold, cut off, and distant. Right? Maybe you're using harsh words or shutting people out or pushing them away. Trust me, they can feel it, okay? Especially with communication. It's just off. You know, maybe you don't even mean to be that way, right? But that's exactly how it looks and feels. Your walls are up way too high, right? And nobody even knows how to reach you anymore. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if this shit doesn't change, people are going to stop trying with you altogether. You know, right now it looks like you're trying to break away from toxic people or toxic habits, right? You're starting to notice certain cycles for what they actually are, okay? And you're finally ready to just cut the dead weight and never look back. You're choosing to detach yourself because you're done with feeling trapped. All right, from here on out, you're not going to let the shit run your life anymore. But the problem that you're going to run into this month are things being exposed, right? Lies, secrets, the shadiness. The truth is going to be out in the open, and it's not going to be easy to deal with, right? Whether it's you or someone else, you can't hide from it, all right? And you're going to have to deal with it head on. Because once it's out, there's no taking it back. You know, you're finally ready to just stop ignoring what's right in front of you. Right? There's no more sitting around being bored or acting like you're stuck. Right? You're ready for something different. And the second that you decide you want change, that's when things start moving. Okay, when you finally want more for yourself, you stop settling for the same old crap and you start seeing options that you didn't notice before. You know, Sagittarius, you walked away from something that wasn't working for you anymore. Okay, it wasn't easy. It hurt. But you knew it was the right move. Okay, it was absolutely necessary. That decision shaped where you are now, and it showed you how strong you really are. You carry that energy with you to this day. You know, you're getting better at controlling your emotions. It's like you're keeping them in check, okay? You're not letting little things throw you off. There's no blow-ups, no crazy reactions. You're calm, cool, and collected, right? You're handling situations in a much more mature way. People can't get to you like they used to, right? And that control is what makes you stronger. You know, things might start feeling a little rough soon. Maybe money could be tight, or you might feel like no one's really there when you need them. Okay, that lonely, left out feeling can hit hard. And it's tough when you feel like you're on your own, all right? It's like that feeling of being left out in the cold or abandoned. Listen, this isn't, you know, the end of the road, right? Just keep in mind that this is temporary, right? It's going to pass. I promise you that. You know when something's a dead end, right? You're starting to see that not everything's meant for you, okay? It is what it is. Pulling back is smarter than wasting your energy on something that's never going to work. You're not forcing shit anymore, okay? And that's saving you from burning out, right? You're not chasing anything that was never going to go anywhere anyway. You know, people around you are getting noticed, right? They're on top of their game. They're getting recognition and respect, right? Everyone's paying attention to what they're doing. And it's hard to, you know, to notice the difference. Right? It's cool to see, but it might also make you compare yourself, right? Sometimes it's motivating and sometimes it's just annoying. But either way, you can't ignore it, right? You just want to feel alive again, right? You miss that rush, that chase, the excitement. That's the part that makes you feel like you, right? You want to go for it, but without crashing halfway through. Like, part of you is scared that you're going to move too fast and burn yourself out before you even get there. Right? But you still carry that spark inside. Right? You just need to trust yourself again. Listen, by the end of November, you're going to want some time to yourself. All right? You've been around too many people with too many opinions, and you're done with the drama. Okay? You just want to be left alone. It's not about cutting people off. It's nothing personal. Okay? You just need to clear your mind and get your shit together. That alone time is what helps you figure out your next move. All right. Hey Sagittarius, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading. This is going to be your bonus info for the month of November. All right, so let's get started off with some timing windows. As always, I'm going to start from the beginning of the month and work my way towards the end. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so November 3rd to the 5th, that's when you're going to be breaking free from like toxic cycles or bad habits. Okay, now November 9th to the 11th, okay, that's when like truth comes out. Okay, that's when the sneaky shit gets exposed. Now November 16th to the 18th, okay, that's when you're going to notice some money struggles or feeling unsupported. Okay, November 23rd to the 26th. Okay, so that's when you're going to be pulling back. Okay, you're going to need your alone time. Okay. All right, now I'm going to jump into some zodiac signs that showed up in your reading. Okay, it could be someone you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be. Don't get too fixated on the signs. You could be dealing with any sign. All right, what do we have here? We have Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. Now I'm going to jump into some symbols. Symbols that you might be seeing, possibly ignoring. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so I'm picking up 555. All right, those are major changes and breaking cycles. That's what that has to do with. Also picking up 333. Okay, that has to do with like support and guidance. Picking up the color red. Okay, so that has to do with like passion or energy coming back. I'm seeing chains. Okay, that has to do with what you're finally breaking free from. Okay, see here. Now, some of you might be having dreams of running. Okay, that's a sign that you're breaking away from like what held you back. I'm also picking up hearing knocking when no one's there. Okay, that's just confirmation that you need to, it's like confirmation of like release or just like endings around you, okay? All right, now I'm gonna pull up some initials. Okay, this could be your name, their name, first name, last name. Place it how you see fit, okay? Let's see what we got here. C, D, F, H, J, K, O, R, and T. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying the bonus info and you want me to continue this way, just hit the like button or leave me a quick comment to let me know. Thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.